describe themselves as corporate parents, interestingly enough. And I think if I was so much in the red, I would probably have my children taken away from me.
Yes.
So poor parents indeed.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
And you've obviously been someone who has taken some flack as of very recently. We covered it on Tuesday's show, and I believe the headline
from activism to extremism: the controversial transformation of No To The Barge protest group. The No To The Barge protest group, initially formed to voice concerns about the Bibby Stockholm barge accommodating asylum seekers in Portland, has taken a concerning turn in recent times. After a controversial meeting with the far-right media outlet, Voice of Wales, the group's leader, Alex Bailey, has come under scrutiny for adopting extremist ideologies. Additionally, Simon Avery, a member of the group, has sparked outrage by making a reprehensible rape comment towards a protester from the Stand Up to Racism group. We discover a disconcerting shift within the No To The Barge group and its implications for social cohesion and activism on Portland. The transformation of Alex Bailey and No To The Barge. Originally founded on the basis of expressing concerns about the Bibby Stockholm barge's impact on the local community, the No To The Barge protest group gained attention for its peaceful demonstrations and petitions. However, the recent meeting with Voice of Wales, a media outlet known for promoting far-right ideologies, has raised alarm bells among both the local community and potentially the authorities. During the meeting, Alex Bailey, the group's leader, seemed to embrace extremist narratives and xenophobic sentiments. This has led to accusations that the group is now veering towards becoming a far-right organization, driven by an anti-immigrant agenda. The shift has raised concerns about the potential polarization within the community and the risk of intolerance gaining ground. Simon Avery's offensive remark. In another unfortunate incident, Simon Avery, a member of the No To The Barge group, made a highly inappropriate and offensive remark during a confrontation with protesters from the Stand Up to Racism group. Both groups, No To The Barge and Stand Up to Racism, held a protest against Barge. The incident occurred on the 18th of July and was recorded by one of our reporters.
Activism to extremism. The sound may go funny, so I'll just pop it up on the screen just really quickly so people can see the headline if you missed it last time. But, from activism to extremism, controversial transformation, No To The Barge protest group. Now, that in itself, just that headline alone is a hit piece from the start, isn't it? Because all that's happened is your movement has gained traction and publicity. And when I say your movement, I mean the people's movement, in the area. So they've then got to rely on the media machine, which is identical to what we see in Furness, to smear and slander the good people who are just genuine people. Now, you described the barge as being cruel. If it was true what they were saying about yourself in there, just that article alone, you wouldn't be saying it's cruel. You wouldn't really give a stuff.
Exactly.
So it shows the type of people that, and it's the same in Furness, where they are just your normal, average, everyday person who genuinely cares for the area. But these sort of hit pieces, they come out like clockwork, don't they? But how has it been with yourself following that? Have they laid off now, or
So just to summarize, so this is No To The Barge. Our strapline is reclaim your voice, and we're really about the people here, the people who have been neglected for a very, very long time. They sit in the 10% lowest bracket for deprivation. If you include Weymouth in that, that's the 20. We pay more council tax than Westminster. The sums don't add up. Going to the inhumanity of this too. Central theme is this is inhumane for both asylum seekers and for the people of Portland, Weymouth, and Dorset. They were not consulted, they weren't considered, and therefore could never give their consent. Part of our British values is in democracy. Part of that is in the rule of law. And this runaway government has, I would almost say rogue government, stolen those. They've stolen the voice of this people. I don't want to give too much of the limelight to, I don't call them reporters, I call them activists, I call them bullies. They're hateful. They are almost ideologically possessed. To engage with them is to how would I say, almost
Sense.
agree or
Give them the
to
oxygen
promote,
that they don't deserve.
exactly, give them a voice that they do not deserve. They are nasty. That particular gentleman is a nasty, nasty person. I have seen his content. I've seen how he treats others. He's a bully and a cruel person. And that's why I want to take the limelight away. I want the limelight to be on the people of Portland, the people of Weymouth, who are good, caring, loving people. This has been imposed upon them. We've been asking questions, no answers, and that has been generating fear. And it's only understandable. And as a group, there's No To The Barge, reclaim your voice. We are about guidance. We are about, and we're from the community. We're part of this community. I love this place. I live in Weymouth. I've been over Portland so many times now. I moved here in October because of the rural, kind, just beautiful coastline, which Stan has seen for himself along with James.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a beautiful, mysterious, just magical place. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And you said that, you know,
Yeah.
as well. And we said that when we went to Tenby, you know, it always seems to be these beautiful seaside, tourist reliant sort of areas
Yeah.
that really take a hit. Like if that one in Penally carried on,
Yeah.
you know, the tourist industry in Tenby would have been decimated. Absolutely. Because it all of a sudden isn't an attractive place to go any longer. So
Yeah.
it does seem to be, you know, I just can't see, and I know this is going to sound stupid to a lot of people, but can this such highly educated government be that